ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Mason Leonardo.
There comes Victoria Mason from Shreveport, Louisiana by way of New Jersey. This is one tough fighter race. She's 1-0 in her boxing career, however has not boxed since 2018. Instead, she pursued a career in mixed martial arts where she was a 5-time UFC veteran. Also fought for Invicta, which is an all-women's promotion in mixed martial arts. So this is somebody with a lot of just general tough fight experience. Sometimes those are the toughest opponents.
She's a fighter is what you're saying.
That's it.
Put her in the ring.
Let her go.
Fight.
Absolutely. And she looks the part, looks ready to go. This one's going to be very interesting as we get back up to Adam Palazzo to introduce the next fighter, her opponent.
And her opponent, making her way to the ring, Amelia Moore.
Another great story, Amelia Moore, very decorated amateur boxer, U.S. Naval Academy veteran. Now she debuted for CES in February. Also boxed for Team Combat League, boxing for the Boston Butchers, where she went 12-0, never lost a fight for TCL. However, in her last TCL fight in April, suffered a very bad broken nose, took her some time to recover. This is the first time she has stepped in the ring at all since April, so maybe a little less, but maybe not. Amelia Moore has always been somebody who's ready to go. She's fought through a lot of adversity to get back to this point and looks amped up and ready to go. And with that, we'll send it back up to Adam Palazzo for the official introductions.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trunks. She weighed in at 134 pounds. Her pro record, perfect. 1 win, no losses, with that one victory coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen, the Fury, Victoria Mason Leonardo. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the teal trunks. She weighed in at 134 pounds. Her pro record, also perfect. 2 wins, no losses, with one big victory coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Foxwoods Resort Casino, Amelia Moore! The man in charge of the action with the bell rings, Mr. Eddie Claudio.
Touch up if you want, see you at the bell.
All right, we're just about ready to roll. Amelia Moore in the green trunks taking on Victoria Mason Leonardo in the white. Very interesting fight. You've got Victoria, who is a 17-time MMA veteran, a record of 10-7 in pro MMA, 1-0 in boxing, and Amelia Moore making her first fight since April after suffering a broken nose in Team Combat League competition. And despite that broken nose, she actually finished her 2 rounds and won them both. So nothing can stop her. It's very tough to keep her down for long.
So she's back one of my areas.
That's right.
Keep fighting, broken or nothing.
And a fast starter, because as you know, in Team Combat League, you only get 1 round and then you move on to the next fight. So you have to come out and start quickly. And we've seen in the past race, some fighters are just better suited for that platform than others. But for Amelia Moore, it's been perfect. She won the most outstanding fighter award in her first season and was well on her way to another great season for the Butchers before getting hurt. But as we mentioned, a lifetime 12-0 TCO record and a 2-0 record as a pro. Last time we saw her in the boxing ring in a full fight was against Michelle Cook in February. It was a very tough Michelle Cook and won that fight by second round knockout.
I remember that last fight. She impressed me a lot. She came out there. She was just hitting that young lady with left hooks all day.
And she's
right
hooks,
I'm sorry.
Nice overhand right, followed by the left hand. Bringing it to Victoria Mason early is Amelia Moore.
I said earlier, it's a left hook. She hit her with a swinging left hook. It's like she paws her left hand, making everyone think, you know, she's throwing and she just hooks them.
You could stand here, Ray, all night and read off Moore's resume. Very decorated amateur boxer, just an incredible story, inspirational fighter. and now finally making that push as a pro at 35 years of age. Still a lot of mileage ahead of her. And as she gets in the women's division, you have to pile up a lot of fights to get opportunities. So it could be a quick climb. That broken nose obviously took some time away from her, but she's looking to make a real strong push for the second half of 2025.
Throw the right. Holding the distance.
I love what Amelia did this first round. You know, you're fighting an MMA fighter. They're used to coming forward, especially in a boxer. They wanna maul us. Amelia backed her.
We'd like to thank our friends at Big
She made her box on her back legs. Back her up, let her use her energy. Amelia looked good, and she was catching her with that sweeping left hook. I love how she's been looking this round.
Amelia Moore with Alex Rivera from Rivera Brothers Boxing in her corner. And we mentioned Victoria Mason Leonardo, an MMA fighter. Only one boxing match on her resume, but that was back in 2018. She won that by knockout over Ariel Beck. Also has pro kickboxing experience. Now, a lot of that does not translate over to pro boxing, but there's footwork involved, there's defense and technique that you can take a little bit from all those disciplines and apply in the ring. And as we mentioned, Ray, just a very tough fighter, someone that's really up for any bout, no matter what the platform is, and whether it's the kickboxing, whether it's MMA. She's been super active. Her last MMA fight was in February, so she's got a pretty busy schedule. As she mixes it up here with Amelia Moore. Round number 2 underway. Once again, Michael Parenti and Sucre Ray Oliveira bringing you all the action here on the TNT Digital Network. We're live at Foxwoods Resort Casino as CES Boxing presents Bloodlines. Right now we've got 6 rounds in the lightweight division.
Nice jab!
You can see Victoria's not just your ordinary MMA fighter.
No, don't fall in!
She's not switching her feet. She's sitting, which is beautiful because she's MMA. She's strong legs. She's sitting on punches and coming with that overhand right. But this Amelia's a lot quicker than her.
A very stiff right hand by Leonardo. Really generates power from her legs. Sits down on those punches.
Touch her gloves, Amelia. You gotta touch her gloves. Touch her gloves with the jab. That's it!
Beautiful right hand by Victoria.
Head movement off the line.
Early in this
Head
second
off the
round,
line. There you go. Head
off
off the line. Head off the line, girl. Off the jab. Head off the line. Push her. Don't wait. You gotta be first.
See, I love, like I said earlier, Amelia's coming in. She's coming in with that jab. She's making her earn her space. She's not
catch her while she's moving.
And that's one of the things we talked about in the opening bout, about coming forward, but being active while coming forward.
Catch her while she's off balance.
Moore is always throwing.
Wait.
She starts off with that jab and that right hand over the top. She's got to open all day for that swooping left hook. Yeah, Victoria charged in with that shoulder.
Hands up. She's coming with the head.
Here's some of that MMA background there. You see Leonardo just charging in.
They ain't going to call it. I'm going to use it.
Yeah. That's what those distance finders are for.
Good work.
That's why you always want to keep that jab going.
Good step. Where's that right hand when you take that step? Take that step in that right hand. Right there. Right hand. Take that step. Every time she steps to her jab.
And there's the bell for round number 2. So pretty good back and forth exchanges here in round 2. Leonardo's coming to fight. He's going to make it very tough for Amelia Moore. What are you seeing from Moore through these first 2 rounds?
I love what the corner's telling her. Amelia's she's taking a step back. Take it back and jump back in with that right hand over the top. But you got Victoria who's coming in. She's trying to come in hard with that jab. Amelia got to take that step back and come pop with that right hand over the top. Just don't step back, make her miss and come with nothing. Earn that ground.
All right, this one's scheduled for 6. We're about to get into round number 3. Amelia Moore in the green trunks taking on Victoria Mason Leonardo in the white. 2 KG veterans, both from different platforms. Leonardo coming in as a 17-fight veteran in mixed martial arts. 1 pro boxing match under her belt. Amelia Moore, very much a late bloomer in this sport at 35. We're only 2 pro fights, but again, as we mentioned, does not take much to climb that ladder quickly in women's boxing. A lot of opportunities and a lot of money to be made there. And Moore right now, as we mentioned, is ranked number 8 in the world in the WBA and the WBO. So there are some opportunities down the road if she keeps it going.
There's definitely opportunities. Like you said about Leonardo. She may have one pro bout.
Keep making her move.
Over
She doesn't like to move.
MMA bouts. That means she got 6.
That's it. Keep making her
6
move.
bouts in boxing.
Don't let her sit
She got the
still.
experience in
There you go. Keep making her move.
Moore coming forward nicely, staying active with the jab and the right hand.
That right hand over top is catching it all day.
Good work.
Because you got Leonardo rushing in.
Good work. Good work.
I love how Moore, she's coming in with that jab, snapping hard.
Once again, Michael Parenti, Super Ray Oliveira bringing you the action here on the TMT Digital Network.
Work in there, Amelia, work!
Live ringside at Foxwoods Resort Casino for CES Boxing Bloodlines. And right now we're in
Keep
bout
touching with
number
the jab,
3 of
Amelia.
7.
Keep touching. Touch
First
it.
of 2 female bouts tonight too, by the way.
That's how you gotta get her when
It's
she's
gonna be
moving.
one of the fights tonight, right here.
That's it.
This one's been all action
Yup,
as Amelia
yup.
Moore keeps coming forward and leading with that jab, Ray, as you
She's off
mentioned.
balance every time she's moving, Amelia. That's it. There you go. Keep making her move.
Every time she comes in tight, you got Leonardo who squares right up.
Yeah.
She squares up inside, and that's what they mean by off balance.
Push her. You gotta
It's
push
usual
her.
for an MMA person.
gotta
They
push
get
her.
inside, they want to square up, and they're on their back feet. They're on their heels.
That's it. Keep pushing her.
Again, that jab continuing to
Keep
work
pushing her.
wonders for Moore.
This is where she wants to keep Leonardo on those ropes.
Eventually that opens up the big overhand right. And there's the bell for round 3. And what we do know is that Leonardo will keep coming forward no matter what. She's a fighter, she's going to keep coming forward. And for Moore, it makes sense to keep working with the plan that has been working so far.
Both fighters are doing exactly what they want to do. Leonardo, you know, she's trying to outbox us. Where you got a Moore who's coming forward with that jab, starting off the fight. What I believe Leonardo got to do is come forward, switch it up. Be the aggressor. You're the MMA person. Be the aggressor. Push her back. Make more fight off her back foot. But when you're going backwards, you're on your back foot, and you got a Moore who's pressuring with that jab and countering with that right hand over top. I got her up right now. What, 3 rounds we got here? I got Moore up 3 rounds.
No, I think you're right, Ray. I think it's a case of
Amelia,
Moore being able to
one.
do
Come
exactly
on,
what
girl.
she wants in there. And Leonardo, not one to make an adjustment and switch things up. She's on a fight the style that's been working for her, whether it's MMA, boxing, or kickboxing.
Yeah.
And Moore continues to do what she does and just keep that jab. It keeps her right at bay. Every time Leonardo charges in, that jab stops her dead in her tracks. Nice right hand there by Leonardo, however. Moore trying to pick up the pace here in round number 4. And again, too, Ray, as you know, 2-minute rounds in the women's division does not give you a lot of time to set.
Double the
I'm gonna
jab.
come in there and just
Double
Love to
it.
see them change women boxing to 3 minutes.
Double the jab and change
I
your
bet
head
you any
level.
money, both ladies train 3 minutes.
Oh,
in the
absolutely,
gym.
sure.
So why not give them 3 minutes?
They fight 3 minutes in TCL, so we know Moore has that.
And they're more exciting than the men, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
You know, it's our
She didn't
sport.
like that.
Plain and simple.
She didn't like
but
that.
they want to prove that
She didn't
they're in
like
here
that.
with us. And they have proven to me that
didn't like
they can
that.
hang with it.
She didn't like
Moore
that.
starting to pick up the pace here, landing with
That's
will
it.
as she comes in and
That's
charges
it.
forward on
Definitely
Leonardo.
got it right there.
Leonardo fighting back violently now. She finally grabs hold of Moore's waist to strum some of the tide, but what an exchange there against the ropes. Both fighters absolutely
Touch that
fearless
body.
as they
Touch
exchange
that body.
stories.
Body.
More jump right on her. She had her hurt. She's grabbing.
Oh.
Right back on her.
She keeps closing her
I'll
eyes.
give Leonardo credit for knowing when to hold and wrap her up. A lot of fighters don't do that. They just try to throw and counter back and answer back.
Take that step and throw the right hand. Come on, girl.
MMA fights we come do. When they get inside and close, grab. Wrestle with them. Make them use their energy.
Moore trying to cut off the ring on Leonardo.
Take that
Catch
step.
her against the
Right when
ropes.
she throws. Take. Amelia, up at the top. He's there.
Moore again with that jab.
That right hand over top all day. Don't
Combinations work.
hesitate to throw it.
Absolutely worked
Over.
brilliantly for Amelia Moore in this fight. And so far so good through 4 rounds. And a nice little right hand to close it at the bell. So far so good for Moore. And it's really, Ray, a case of just continuing to do what works.
That's the round that opened up for Moore. Right now you got Leonardo, bent over in the corner. She's tired. She's winded. Is she going to make this next round, you want to say? I want to see Moore come out, pressure her, land more of them right hands over the top.
It's going to take a yeoman-like effort for Victoria Mason Leonardo to get back in this fight. She's going to have to land something big and land it in a hurry, but it's tough to do no matter what she does when she tries to charge in. Moore keeps flipping that jab and stopping her in her tracks. So if you are Victoria Mason Leonardo, how do you combat that when a fighter's got such an effective jab?
What I would tell Leonardo right now is MMA. Go out there and rough her. Dirty box. Grab her and punch her. All you're going to get is one. You got 3 warnings. Use them.
Here we go for round number 5. Amelia Moore in the green trunks taking on Victoria Mason Leonardo in the
Come on,
white.
Amelia, you don't want to fight. Let's go.
Very tough fight here. Both sides throwing early
That's
often.
it.
Moore right now is giving her a
That's it.
boxing lesson.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's a knockdown, gloves. When the gloves touch the ground, it's a knockdown. Count don't stop when you get to the corner.
That counts as a knockdown. Not in the right corner. Should have run back over to the neutral corner. And that glove, as you said, Ray, touched
He has
the
no
canvas.
legs right now. Leonardo has no legs.
And we'll see if Amelia Moore can finish the job here in round 5. It's still very early in the round. She scores her first knockdown of the fight. And comes forward again with that jab.
Push her. She got 9 left.
You hear Moore's corner say she's got nothing left.
It looks like it right now. She has nothing
Push
left.
her.
Let's
Push
keep
her.
getting that right hand over the top.
Leonardo on borrowed time there. She eats more lefts and right hands from Amelia Moore, trying to fight back, charging forward, but Moore very calm and
This is what
collected.
more wants. If you want to rumble, let's rumble.
She got nothing left.
Rumble, girl, rumble.
Use your jab, Amelia.
She's trying to get her
Off the
legs
jab.
back.
Off
That wasn't
the
a
jab.
dance. That's
Off
her
the
trying to get her
jab.
legs back.
Hey.
Oh, she got hurt there. She caught her there.
Off the jab. Off the jab.
Don't rush
Small
in.
step.
Come in with
Small
that
step.
jab.
Don't take such a big step. There you go. Small step. Small step. Don't let her off the hook, Amelia. Let's go. Oh, is that right hand?
Round
That
5
step.
about to come to a close.
Right hand
Moore
and
is
step.
absolutely dominating this fight.
Leonardo keeps trying to hit to the body. And every time she goes to the body, you got Moore who chops that right hand over the top.
She got
Leonardo
nothing
just
left.
holding on for dear life there. Moore continues to get separation and work that jab. Come back in with the overhand right. It's been a brilliant performance so far. Scoring the knockdown here in round 5 as we go to the bell, and it's been a shutout thus far, Ray.
It's definitely been a shutout. Moore is doing exactly everything her opponent's telling her to do. She's following directions perfectly, and you got Leonardo who's trying to survive.
It's going to be a super uphill battle for Victoria Mason Leonardo in round number 6. And listen, it's not for lack of aggression. She has come forward all night. She just cannot solve the riddle that is Amelia Moore and get around that jab. Every time she comes in and comes forward, Moore just picks up that jab, follows brilliantly with the right hand. It's been a superb game plan, everything working for her, and the accumulation has just created more openings for Amelia Moore where she scores that knockdown in round 5.
Yeah. Moore's just outboxing her, walking her down with that jab with the right hand over the top. You got Leonardo who's just trying to survive out there. She came to fight, but these last 2 rounds, she's just trying to survive. Hopefully, she can survive this last round here.
All right, like you said, this is exactly what Amelia Moore wants here. She wants an opponent that's going to come forward and allow her to execute the game plan. Amelia Moore wants to go in there and fight and get into a fight and certainly test out the punch and nose and see how that's healed. Sometimes you want to take a couple of shots or 2. She's done that, but she's been brilliant in this fight as she looks to go to 3-0, barring anything unforeseen. And Moore, by the way, is not coming out just looking at coast here in this 6th round either.
No. In her mind, she wants to win every single round. She has a great amateur background. Don't care if you win 2 rounds. Win that 3rd round also.
And when you think about it, when you go back to her TCL career, where she never lost a round, hasn't lost a round, she's on a very good streak of every 2 minutes where she's in there, or 3 minutes, she's dominating the action.
Since I've seen her, this fight and the last fight, she hasn't lost a round either.
Work.
She wants to keep her.
The most adversity she's faced was that broken nose, and she plowed through that too and still won those 2 rounds in TCL. So there's not a lot that can stall Amelia Moore's momentum.
No.
As she keeps climbing the rankings and again doing a brilliant job here tonight against Victoria Mason Leonardo. And give credit to Leonardo too, who's been exceptional, continuing to come forward and continuing to fight. There is no quit in her whatsoever.
That's what she got to keep Leonardo right there on them ropes. And she got that right hand all day over the top.
Push her. That's wrong, Amelia. One
That
guard,
jab
let's
is
go.
beautiful.
Over the top, Amelia.
Right there, Amelia, 4.
Right hand right over the top. She got it right
Wait
there.
it, wait it, throw it.
She's waiting too long.
Throw it over the top, Amelia. Keep trying it, it's there.
She's waiting for that one big shot. When she knows her coach Corner's
Let's
telling
go,
her
let's go.
that jab of the right hand over
Stop
the top.
waiting, you gotta
When she takes that step back, she also has that right hand.
go, Amelia. Round's almost done.
Moore working the game plan to perfection.
There
There's
she
the
goes.
jab again.
Right there.
And right.
That's where she got it. She smothered her punches.
Moore survives, or rather Leonardo survives the bell. But that is as clean a victory as you'll see from Amelia Moore, who dominates all 6 rounds here tonight. But a great job by Victoria Mason Leonardo. I want to give her a ton of credit.
She came out and she did her best out there. She tried to outbox a boxer. When you're MMA, you can't outbox a boxer.
I know the scorecards don't show it. If you look at the scorecard, you would think that one fighter came to fight, the other did not. That is not the case here. I just want to reiterate, to get a fight like this and to get a performance out of this from Amelia Moore, you need an opponent that's going to come to fight.
Yes,
that's exactly what she got. And Amelia Moore is just that much better because of it as she continues to climb that ladder. She is now, as we said, currently ranked top 10 in the world in the WBO and the WBA, and will most likely climb those rankings after a brilliant performance here tonight at Foxwoods Resort Casino. So credit to both fighters, but Amelia Moore did too much in the end. She scored the knockdown in round number 5, coasted in rounds 1 through 4 and in round 6. No quit whatsoever in the opponent, but Amelia Moore, again, just too much to handle. And Ray, I'll tell you something, at 35, she's got a quick, steady climb, but I think there's something big in her future. It could come before the end of this year. It could come early in 2026 if she stays, knock on wood, injury-free, and continues to progress. There's going to be some money to be made for her in that super lightweight
They also
division.
got with the young ladies, what she said, she's 35?
Yes.
That's really in your 20s. She's
Sure is.
25 when it comes to the women boxing.
So another one in the books and another victory in the books for Amelia Moore, again, who puts on a clinic here tonight.
After 6 tough rounds, we go to the scorecard. Judge Don Trella scored the fight 59-54. Judge Tom Carasone scored the fight 60-53. Judge Harry scored the fight 60-53. For your winner by unanimous decision,
Is there another set ahead? Is there something you
and
can talk
still
into?
undefeated,
We're gonna
Amelia
bring somebody in for an interview.
Good.
Rashidi Ellis. We're gonna bring Rashidi Ellis in for an interview. So I don't know if he needs a set of headphones or can he talk into that? I don't know.
There was another one here.
He's gonna just sit here. Just leave him right there.
Holy cow. They kept the animal in the cage for the last 9 months, but I'm back. Let's get this rust off. And we were trying to be on a fast track for this world title, so let's put the boots on the ground again and start rumbling.
So after only one pro fight, you were ranked in the top 10 in the world. Now you just entered a whole new weight class at 135. Is the world on notice now?
I mean, they've always been on notice. It doesn't matter what weight class we go up or down in. I've got the skills. So I've gone all the way down to 25, 57 kilo, all the way up to 47. So, baby, let's make magic.
And now you look around you, you got one hell of a team here backing you in this corner.
Absolutely. Coach Alex. I got little Alex and big Alex, and Alex Rivera's son, Andrew. So I'm really, really happy to have such a really supportive and really kind-hearted people. And I think that's like my biggest message to all of you guys. The world is crazy right now. Please look to your left, right, front, back, and please love the people around you because life is insane. So make the world a little bit more beautiful, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Amelia Moore.
So there it is, Amelia Moore in line for a title shot at some point. Could come this year, could come in 2026, but what we do know is that is her target goal, and that's where she's looking to end up, right? And I think the sky's the limit here. Like we said, in the women's division, it's a much faster climb to the top, and she can get there much faster than you can in the men's division, where sometimes it takes 15 to 20 fights, and you're going to start very young to get a world title opportunity unless you've got a big amateur background. Moore has the benefit of having both. She's got a big amateur background. She's also in the right weight class, in the right division. So the opportunities are there. We're going to see more of her really soon.
she definitely had the opportunities, you know. Like she said, when she first turned pro after one fight, she was in the top 10. Now I can see her in the top 4 or 5.